Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. So today's date, it is the 10th of May at about 2:50 p.m., about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Just want to share with you some of the end of the week updates over here. So let's head over to the members area to just recap what I mentioned earlier this week or so. So I hope you guys already watched the Q&A over there, okay? And then the market updates, right? The 6th of May, this was this Monday. So I'm going to go through with you the oil and also the bonds as well. All right. And then on the April 30th, okay, just before the start of May, I mentioned this stock in focus over here. This is on Dick's Sporting Goods. Okay, the symbol is DKS. So I mentioned that the seasonals, okay, the bearish seasonals was from the 30th of April to 21st of May. For the past 10 years, okay, 9 years, it was down during this period. So at that point in time, I say that there was a wash and rinse pattern over there. There's a possibility that price could head down lower. Okay, so this is the chart for DKS right now. So when I first entered, okay, it was here, this bar over here. Okay, price came down a little bit, and then of course I got a scare in a way that price actually reversed back up again. Okay, almost hit my stop, but it did not. And you can see that because it's the start of the new month, so there is a new central pivot range over there. So can you see that the price very neatly got resisted at the CPR pivot point over there and then head back down over here. Okay, so if at the lowest low over there, the swing low, at least for me, the risk reward ratio got at least 1R. Okay, so at this point in time, for me personally, right, this trade won't be a losing trade. Okay, I could break even or so price could go back higher, that kind of stop me out. But this trade will not be a losing trade for me anymore. Okay, of course, I would prefer if price could go down lower, but I won't know what the price will do. So we just have to manage our trade. Okay, as of now, I'm still holding on to this position. Okay, this is DKS. So this was a good short. Okay, even though the market, you can see that for the S&P 500, okay, even though the market was actually grinding higher, okay, so for Dick's Sporting Goods, okay, price actually came down lower. So this time around, the seasonal data is working in favor for DKS as well for this year. And if you actually watch this 6th of May, all right, at the very end of the I actually mentioned about crude oil futures. So if you actually watch my public Facebook live also, so let's head to the crude oil futures over here. I mentioned during the public Facebook live, right? The bearish seasonal period was actually from mid of 15, okay, to somewhere towards the end of April, okay, or the start of May. So you can see the price actually came down pretty neatly as well. And I say that the start of the May should be a bullish period for oil. So again, this is from the data as well. So this is from the bullish ETF for May. You can see that for the USO, this is the oil ETF. The data is from 2nd of May to 17th of May. For the past 11 years, 10 years, it was up, okay, during this favorable period. The average profit percentage, right, from these dates, right, it is about 5% higher, okay, 5% profit percentage, okay. All right, so 5th, 2nd of May, right? So actually Melvin asked in the members area, so price has been coming down and first of May. So when the price came down, price keep going down lower lah. Okay, so just don't have any action. There's no action to trigger to enter long and price is coming down. So I don't really do that lah. Okay, so and if you actually add a VWAP, okay, VWAP, this is the anchor VWAP. So anchor VWAP, you can actually go from here, okay. No, is it from here? I forget where is it. The ankle. Somehow I cannot find. It was here previously. The ankle VWAP. Over here. Okay, ankle VWAP over here. All right. So if you put the ankle VWAP at the start of the year, okay, you anchored to the start of the year, you can see that price actually touch the ankle VWAP over there. Okay, and if you actually go to the Q&A over there, Melvin was asking, right, my opinion on oil, am I waiting for a long entry despite the continuous downward momentum? Okay, so what's your thoughts? Okay, I have a long order because I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so I actually replied that I actually entered into USO, okay, at 55.8, and my stop loss level is 74.06. And besides the wash and rinse trigger plus the seasonal data, okay, based on my star reversal signal, okay, it is expected tomorrow, which is, actually it didn't happen, but it is almost there, okay, potential reversal, and then there's a divergence in momentum where there's a falling price, the indicator is actually rising. All right, so this factor is several confluence reason for me to go wrong now. Okay, and this is the crude oil futures. So I entered into USO as well. The price I mentioned, it is actually 75.8. Okay, 75.8 over here. Okay, so there was a wash and rinse. Can you see that the wash and rinse pattern, it is actually here when I first over here, and then there's a wash and rinse pattern over here. Okay, and then yesterday price continue to go a bit higher also, so there's a wash and rinse pattern. Okay, and so again, I have also started a new trading account on Tasty Trade, okay, to kickstart my options selling again. Okay, it has been quite a few years since I really go back into selling options. Okay, I got a chance, and I tell the reasons. But anyway, I kickstart a small account on Tasty Trade again to kickstart selling. So I actually sell some put options on the crude oil futures. I sell a vertical put options. Okay, so in other words, okay, I am expecting price could continue to head higher lah. So let's head back to the crude oil futures again. But personally, okay, to be really honest, I don't like this. I don't like this pin bar lah. Okay, a very big bar over there. But we'll see how it goes. So I'll be a bit cautious. So this is quite obvious. When it is very obvious, so sometimes I really scared that price will just go back up again and come back down again. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so the best time to enter actually was actually about yesterday or 2 days ago. All right. So I mean, if you enter tonight, maybe still can, but your stop loss level has to place a bit further apart. Okay, so again, I'm teaching you to be more independent. Okay, you cannot always wait for me to give you the signal to go long or to go short. Okay, you have to do it yourself. This is not a software. I tell you what to buy or what to sell. Okay, so I'm teaching you more to be independent. All right, and then my expectation is that price could maybe hit higher, okay, to go a little bit higher, like that kind of thing, maybe towards the CPR level. So I don't know. So we shall see how price will go. Another one that I actually like to share with you is actually this treasury bonds over here. This is the 30 years treasury bonds futures. Okay, if you actually remember during my last Facebook Live 2 weeks ago, so I said that the last asset class, the next asset classes that I'm watching was actually bonds, okay? Or if I'm looking at the ETF, that will be the TLT lah. So at that point in time, as I mentioned that, bullish one, it is actually from the 10th of May to 31st of May. For the past 10 years, 80% of the time, it is actually positive. Okay, the reason why it is not inside your data list here is because, okay, it is only 80%. Okay, I only choose something that's above 90%. Okay, but or else there's too much data already. Okay, so anyway, so this is for the bonds, and you can see that for the treasury bonds ETF, you can treasury bonds futures, you can see that, you know, price, okay, seems to be, you know, supported at the CPR, and my guess is that, okay, it can continue to hit higher, okay. During the public Facebook Live, I say about mid of May, but actually the actual date it is actually 10th of May. Okay, so somewhere around here already. Okay, and then the TLT, you can see that, you know, price actually hit above the CPR and then come back lower, testing the CPR again. And if you actually look at the 2-day time frame, you can see that, you know, 2-day, instead of daily time frame, weekly time frame, I'm using a 2-day time frame. You can see that price actually hit higher and then tested the very flat cloud again. Typically, okay, for a flat cloud, this flat line, it tends to be pretty strong support level. Okay, for the ZB futures, it is also like that. You know, price got higher, you know, tested the flat cloud again, go down a little bit lower, and then hit back higher again. So this acting now is acting as a strong support. So once again, there are many ways that you can do it. Okay, if you are talking about directly to go long, there isn't a setup yet. There's no wash and rinse. Okay, but again, it depends how you want to place the trade. I mean, you can still go long, but you need to set your stop loss level and such. So for me personally, okay, I am into selling into the Z bonds futures options. So I actually sold a futures option, a vertical put options on the ZB futures. Okay, so I mean that again, there are many ways to express a trade. You can go long on the TLT, you can buy the Z bonds futures, or you can go to the CFD provider and trade the bonds as well. And there are many ways, or you can sell bonds futures, or even sell the TLT stocks as well. So again, I'm just letting you know there are many ways to express a trade. Okay, it is entirely up to you. And then, you know, so my guess is that price can continue to hit higher in that. All right. So once again, you know, these are the few things that I'm looking out. Okay. And personally, okay, during the Monday, I talked about certain stocks, right? So I also entered into Nvidia. So Nvidia, you know, I entered on this on Monday. Okay. Yeah, a bit chasing, but I know I didn't enter right at the high. Okay, when it first opened, I roughly entered already. Okay, but price do come down a little bit lower. So I'm slightly underwater right now. So yes, but I do enter into Nvidia. So Nvidia, this favorable period, okay, it is now. Okay, so I do enter Nvidia. Okay, so yeah, so this is a very impromptu update on this at the end of the week. So if you have any question, okay, feel free to ask me in the you know, comments section. Okay, comment section over there. I'll be happy to answer your question. Okay, with that, thank you for watching these updates, and I will see you guys again next week, Monday. So next Monday will be my last update, okay, before I fly. Hopefully I can fly. Okay, so far my daughter is okay. Yeah, so I'll just give you a last update on Monday before I fly. Okay, thanks, and bye bye.